Hello, hello. I am Michelle Rushing with Stampin' Butterfly. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I want to take a look at our December 2021 paper pumpkin kit, which is called Lots of Pun. Now I know it's a little bit later than December, but I went ahead, made tons of samples, and then never got around to making my video. So hopefully you still have your kit handy and you are looking for some fun alternatives. So right now I will give you a quick look at the cards in the kit. I do love puns, so if you have a funny sense of humor, then you will probably like these cards and all the different stamps that come along with it. So I have lots of alternatives to share with you at the end. We're going to go ahead and put one of the cards together, and we're going to create it together. And then at the end, I will share lots of alternatives. I also have one alternative card that I just want to add a piece to so I can show you some fun die sets that we have that are retiring and are awesome. But it's kind of like a secret. People don't really know what the die is for, so I wanted to show you some fun things you can do with it. And if you're interested, it retires May 2nd, so you'll want to get it before it sells out or retires. So let's take a quick look at the stamp set. I'm looking for a piece of paper. All right, we'll just put it against the yellow. So this is how big your stamp set is. So if you don't like the sentiments that are on the cards, there's lots of variation on here. There's a smiley face and a sad face for the banana. You can give them glasses and a mustache. So I love all that fun things. Now we also have patterned envelopes. So you can mix and match them. So for instance, you could put this one together, or you can put this one with this card. And then you could put the cherries with the dots. Let's see, there's that. And you can combine those, or you can combine these. Lots of fun. Let me read them to you real quick before I get started. So, because I flipped them through so quick, you probably missed it. I'm sorry, that's the pits. And then the cherries have little sad faces. This one is the one we're going to make today because I'm always needing get well cards. So this one says, hello, peel better soon. And there's a little banana with glasses. And then this one says, let's grow mold together. I loaf you. You tell the best yolks. And again, super cute. So you can put all different variations. There's some happier cherry sentiments in here too, I think. Let's see. You are cherry sweet. So if you don't have any sad, occasions you want to send a card, you can still send some fun ones. There's excited for you. Have an excellent day. Let's see, let's grow mold together. We did that one. Celebrate and go bananas. So I think that's what it says. It's hard. Yeah, celebrate, go bananas. So anyway, we're going to put some cards together and then I will share lots of fun alternatives. Now, if you missed this kit, I don't think there's any refills available at this point because we're in April right now, but they do have a stamp set at Stampin' Up that you can order that is retiring. And it has lots of puns in it too. And it's called Bunches of Fun. It has bananas, so it has some banana sentiments. And I have a bunch of cards where I've used this stamp set with some of the pieces and paper from the kit. So we'll take a look at those and see if that's something that's fun for you. So let's flip the camera down so you can see what's in here. So your kit always comes with your stamp set. The ink spot this month was Early Espresso. And we've got some words, so we're going to punch out the hello. Now, every month the instructions come along. They're full color. And they have a ruler inside now, which I love that they've added that. This first page shows you which components go to each card, and then each section explains how to do it step by step. And then if these are kind of funky and hard to follow, you can also go to the YouTube channel. Paper Pumpkin does a quickie, like high-speed video too. So we're going to make the banana one. Let's see. We'll keep this one out, but I have my sample card too. All right, so let's move that over here. And where were we? We've got the hello. Don't need any more of those pieces. We need some vellum. Ooh, banana's already fallen out. There's the little banana guy. And if you run out of those die cuts, there's a stamp, so you can just hand cut them out, which is super cool. All right, we will pull out this little rainbow banner. I like this envelope. I think the front shows a different envelope with this card, but I like it because it matches. Matchy. Some of my alternatives, I did cut apart the envelopes and use them to make cards. So you'll see that as well. So that's a little piece we need. I already tied the bow to save time because tying a bow on the camera never works out as well as you think it will. So All right, do we have all the pieces? Oh, there's a little brown one somewhere. Where's that guy? Here we go. And you don't even, if you wanted to get more cards out of your kit, you could always leave some of these layered pieces off or cut them short, change it up a little bit. And then you have more pieces to use with other things. All right, let's get our bone folder. Give that a good crease. Stays closed better. And let's see, we need our sentiment and a block. Do I have a block? Yes. Let's see if this one's long enough. Peel better soon. So let's see, where are you? Here we go. It's kind of in the middle. All right, we'll set that aside. And there we go. So we'll do our stamping. Oh, I didn't pull that little piece out. We need one more piece. Let's grab the box back. See, I should have followed the instructions. I'm just winging it. The instructions would have told me exactly what pieces we need. Okay. Now I think we have everything. Do we have the dimensionals out? I see dimensionals, yep. And then we will probably use a little bit of liquid glue. Let's grab the dots just in case we want to use them. Might need those guys. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our ink. I went ahead and grabbed my big ink pad just because it's already open and I haven't opened my little ink spot. Sometimes I save them for traveling because then I can bring a whole big group of ink colors with me and not have to take the big ink pad. So you can't, you know, go anywhere without having your stamping goodies. So I bring my paper pumpkins. All right, so we're gonna ink that up and you're gonna stamp down onto that little strip. There we go, pretty straight. It will do. And let's see, oh, Mr. Banana needs a face. So we're gonna need a couple more things. Let's see, he's happy. And let's see. And he needs some glasses. Where are the glasses? Here we go. Give him a little pair of glasses. And a smiley face. Let's see, does he use the big or the small? I think it's the bigger one because I think the small one goes on the cherries. Okay, and do I have a small block? This one will work. Little face. All right, so we should probably check the direction since I totally veered off. So first you're gonna take your banana and you're gonna stamp some glasses on them. Then you're giving them a little smiley face. You can add some dots, which looks like they're already on here, so maybe I already pre-stamped some of this or it came like that. And then you're going to, step 2, you're going to put some glue dots on some of these. So if it's a dark spot, that's a glue dot, one of these little guys that came in your kit, or you could use your own adhesive. Then we're going to put some dimensionals, and then the hello, we have to do a little trimming of the dimensionals to fit in behind that. So that's how you get all your sticky stuff situated, and then this is the order that you put things down on. You put the big one, you've got some strips going on, then you'll do your vellum, and what you want to do when you glue your vellum is try to put the glue where you're going to cover it so it doesn't shine through. All right, so let's do his little face, and then you add your gems and your twine. Okay, we don't need that guy. Let's go ahead and ink up the glasses. Should probably lean on a piece of paper in case it goes over the edge. It might just go slightly over. All right. And give him a smiley face. Now you can see my banana is lighter on the edges. This one's darker because we stamped the outline of it. So we could go ahead and grab the outline of the banana. And another block. If you just have the one from Stampin' Up that came with your kit, then you can just keep changing it out, peeling your stamp off. All right, I might have to stick my head in the camera to line it up. I think that's pretty close. Let's see. Ah, not too bad. All right, there you go. So now the banana you can see is a little darker on the edges. Let's move that stuff out of the way. Move our ink pad. All right, now to assemble. So I think we've got all of our stamping done. You want to make sure your card opens the correct direction. And then we will start putting some of our pieces on the card. So just to save time, I'm just do a little liquid glue on my card. Could also use the glue dots like they show. Maybe we need a little silicone mat in case I go crazy with the glue. And let's see, they overlap it a little. Kind of center it-ish. And you can totally change it up at your card, so feel free if you decide, you know what, don't want to do it like that. So I think we're going to have a sentiment there, so I'm going to add a little glue. And it squishes a little bit. Ooh, I might have picked the wrong circle. Hang on, that looks really big. Let's set that over there. We must have 2 vellum circles in this card kit. Let's move that out of our way. And double check. Yes, look at that. There's 2 sizes, so we're going to need to grab the other one. Do a little searching in here. Wonder if I used it up. Nope, here we go. I was wondering, I was like, that covered up my cool watercolor wash. All right, another thing you can do is pull out all your pieces at one time and then get them all situated and like grouped on each card when you do it. Okay, now we put a little bit of glue on this guy. And set it on top. Let's see, it probably goes about there. Got our little sentiment going on. So these come together, they're pretty quick. I like paper pumpkin. They are always so different every month. Give you some fun ideas, and then you can always change them up however you like. And you could also put a dimensional under that if you wanted to pop up the sentiment. Okay, where are those dimensionals? Go ahead and put the little banana guy on there. Let's see. What angle do we want? I think that looks good. And then we need to get these little ones. So it showed you can trim them. I have some mini dimensionals. Let's see if they fit better. So it fits on the circle. Ooh, I think it might just, I might have to turn it. Let's see. If I turn the dimensional this direction, covers it pretty good. Or you can use your scissors and trim one dimensional in half, or you can use the ones I gave you and you can trim the outside edge also. That's another option. Let's see if that fits on there. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's check those directions. Where did they put their dimensionals? I feel like we need a little teeny one at the bottom maybe. Let's see if we can squeeze one on there, or if it's going to peek out. I think it's going to show because of the curvy. We'll pass. All right. Need a little more glue. Okay, so here's a helpful hint. So if you missed out on a little glue on a spot, you could always take your little glue dots and your little Stampin' Up tool. Take off the backing, and then you can slide it right underneath. So I'll have to stick to my finger now. So my glue hadn't really dried yet, so if I wanted to just get it to stay better, let it dry, and then you can also put a little glue dot under there. Now we're also going to use this to glue down, I don't even know where that went wild. So we're going to use this also to glue down the twine bow. So the glue dots work really well for this. So I just pull it off, I kind of roll it in a ball between my fingers and stick it on there. Some of the glue dots are a little big to fit behind, depending on how big your bow is. And then we're just going to stick it right there. All right, that looks cute. Where's my escaped? Hopefully it's not around sticking to something it shouldn't, that crazy glue dot. All right, and then we are just going to put this together. One more, there we go. Another dimensional. Then we'll clear our workspace off. All right, and they had the little hello going on kind of over here. I think that looks cute. I think we've got everything. What do you think? That's kind of a fun card. All right, let me regroup a little, clean up our space. And make a little room. Oh, we didn't put any gems on there. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, what did the original card call for? Some of the yellow ones. So let's take some of the yellow ones off of there. Actually, sometimes the sticky end of this works better for pulling them off than the pointy end. It depends. So there's that one. That one. And where did they put theirs? I feel like I need another one down there. Okay. Super. There we go. Got a little dots on there. All right. So see how this one has darker dots? We could actually add those back on, I think. Let's see what we've got. Where's that speckle? All right. Look at me changing my mind along the way. Let's use this stamp. I'll just peel that banana off. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can squeeze it in. Let's go ahead and do that. I think it needs a little more brown on it. Once we put our pieces down, it kind of grabbed them. And let's see. I wonder if we can peel that guy off or if he sticks good. Nah, he's stuck pretty good. I wonder if we could, ooh, let's try to center around him. Hey, it worked. Cool. Wasn't sure if it would keep my block from setting down, but it worked well. Look at that. Okay, much better. Perfect, perfect. All right, I'm gonna scooch all this stuff out of the way. Making some space in here. All right, so these are the cards from the kit. And here are some more from the kit as they are designed. Then I went ahead and let me show you. So I cut up one of the envelopes. So let's see, let's open the envelope so we can see. So this one right here, chopped it up. And I went ahead and wrapped it around one of our little treat boxes that's in the mini catalog. Grabbed a piece of red cardstock and then one of the little cherries from this card I stole for this guy. And here's the You Are Cherry Sweet with a little heart, and I added a little organdy glitter ribbon. Then I went ahead and I said, well, let's use some of the stamps in this, right? So it's got the banana and the smiley face. So I made a little fun I Pick You card. And let's see, isn't that from here? Yes, it is. Because some of them I used my pun stamp set, so I'll show you. Okay, so this was all made with the stamps that come in this kit. And got our little banana, and then I made my own little designer paper with the bananas in the background. Then you can use your egg stamp as a flower. So I took this card base that we just used to make the banana get well card and made a little hello card and colored that one up. So I just changed the orientation. So I flipped it this way and used some of those same pieces that we just used. And then I used these are little punch leaves. I think they're from the Strawberry Builder Punch that's retiring. I think that's where I pulled those from. Then you can also use your kit to make little note cards. So you could pick up a quick pack of note cards and envelopes that come together. And you can use that to get more life out of your paper pumpkin. So this centerpiece is actually the throwaway from this card. And I just put it on top of a piece of Pool Party Square. This is another piece of that envelope that I had chopped up. And I used that same, sorry, that's the pits. Stamped up our little envelope with the cherry in red. And had some white twine. So this time I used white. I could also use the twine that came in the kit with the linen thread. Let's see, so now this one's a fun fold. I used one of those envelopes, chopped it up from the striping right here, that guy. And then I pulled some of the bananas from here, and let's see, yep, there's the party hat. So I made a little party hat, and it says, I got something for your birthday. You're holding it. Hope you feel special. I usually just send a text. And that sentiment is actually from this pun stamp set that I was talking about. So that just gives you another use for that. So let's keep that in so you can kind of see it. So there's a little fun fold using some of your envelope paper. And then this punch is the postage punch. I believe that one's carrying to the new catalog, so you're good there. All right, so once I cut that envelope up, I had more strips. So I put another one on this card, and I used this stamp set again, that Bunches of Fun, and I went ahead and I used the bananas from here, so this is like a 3-pack of bananas. The one in our paper pumpkin's just the single. So I did that one. The older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana, and then I colored little brown dots on it and used a strip of paper. And then the dotted background that we just used with the brown dots, I just did color on color. So it's daffodil ink on daffodil cardstock. Colored her up with a little bit of blends. And then you've got a fun card there. And the envelope goes a long way, so once you cut that up, I had another strip left, and I made this one. And I don't know if you can tell, I embossed, there, if I turn it that way, I embossed this right here with the brick wall. And this is from that Bunches of Fun stamp set here, the same thing. And I colored up the dog and fussy cut him out. It says, feel better soon. On the brighter side, you don't need a cone. And then I used a little heart from the paper pumpkin kit. So kind of mixed and matched things for that. Now the last sample I want to show you is the one we're going to play with a little bit. So they're little gift card holders. This one is the 3-pack of bananas from the Bunches of Fun. And then the sentiment is from the paper pumpkin. Celebrate, go bananas, toast to your success. And then here's that postage punch again, little piece of toast that I colored in. And the bananas are easy because I just did the early espresso ink on the yellow cardstock, and you don't even have to color them. Added some gems and things from the kit. And then what this really is, if you look, it's really just this full-size card here, cut in half. And then I glued the edges together to make a little gift card holder. So if you look here, you've got this little gift card holder. And this is what I'm going to show you how to make. So there's some cool dies that go with this that you can use to make these little gift cards. So I cut out the little piece right here to go in this one, but I didn't actually do the die cutting. So I'll show you how to make the little slots. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, so those are the alternatives. I hope you enjoyed seeing those. We're going to grab out the die cut machine, stamp cut and emboss machine. I wish it had a shorter name. And then we will take a look at that. So this time I have a little bit wider ribbon. It's from the Christmas catalog. It's retired. And then I think we're going to have to use the bigger hole punch probably, because that is pretty thick. So hopefully there's enough room on here. And this is just a standard hole punch from like your office supplies. Stole it from my office. Okay, and then these are the dies I wanted to show you. So these are the Hippo and Friends dies. They're on the they're on sale. They're retiring, so they're usually $36, but now they're only $28.80. And this is my favorite go-to die set. So I've been trying to work with the new catalog and figure out which are going to be my new faves. But if you look, I mean, there's so many layering, and these are just super, super useful. So you've got all these fun shapes. But what we're going to use are these two weird looking things right here. Nobody knew what they were. And then the other ones, these are like a balloon, a butterfly, and they coordinate with the Hippo and Friends stamp set, which may already be sold out, but the dies by themselves with just all those layering are just awesome. I don't know if I have them set this way so you can kind of see them, how they layer up. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So you can see how great those look. Those are some extras of the seam. And then here you go. So, I mean, who doesn't need labels for your cards? Like I said, super awesome. So sad they are retiring. Okay. We got our pieces out. Perfect. Now, I probably should have brought the small machine over, but I brought the big one, so we're going to work with that. Hopefully we've got enough room. Going to make our sandwich, which is plate 1, plate 2, and they always tell you on here, and then a sandwich in the 3s. So the easiest way to do this is we're going to need some washi tape. Let's grab some of that and some from over here. And then I like to just take the gift card and kind of line it up. So one in each corner, so you know it's going to be there about. So we're going to tape that down, and then you're going to see, might want to move it over a little because I made these pretty snug to fit in the envelope. So when you're gluing these, make sure you do a very thin line. If you glue it too thick, then it's hard to slide your cardstock in. So I think that'll work there. Let's go ahead and cut one, and then we can do the other one, just in case we need some wiggle room. Which we'll test it. Ooh, it's new washi. I should have softened it up a little bit on my jeans. Okay, so that looks good. There's our little gift card. So that goes there. And then this one, we are going to want the slot about here. So you're just going to want to line it up best you can near the edge. That looks like it should fit. Like I said, I had to trim this one a little bit shorter than the other one, so it makes it kind of tight, but hopefully it's about the right angle. Let's see. That goes there and there. Okay. I'm going to change the angle just a little bit and put it really close to the edge. Fingers crossed it works. If not, you just cut another one. But you get the idea. So let's see if that worked. And if you have a little more room, it's a little bit better. See, I tore my paper. I knew I should have checked my washi tape. The best thing to do is to put the washi tape either on your hand or your jeans so it doesn't tear, because it's super sticky when you first get it. But that's okay. Let's test it out. Ooh, it fits. Okay. So, perfect. That's how it works. Try not to tear your paper with the washi tape, because that's not always so pretty. Move that out of the way. And then what we'll do, I wonder if we can put, well, we'll make a new card in a little bit, but so you want to just put a little hole in the middle. Just eyeball it, or you can measure it. And we're just going to cut a piece of, let's see, ribbon. Grab some ribbon. And we are going to stick that through here. Run your ribbon through the loop. There you go. Yeah, I like this little, it's got a little more thickness to it, so I like it a little better. This is kind of floppy, this one. And then, try not to look at my ugly spot over here. Stick a flower, aha, maybe we'll stick like a flower or something over there. Banana. I cut a banana and put it over the edge. That might work. Okay. Then we are just going to stick it in the card. And there you go. See, that one is the one I said I glued a little bit too thick, so the card doesn't fit as well. The gift card itself would fit fine, so if you just slide the card in, you could do that too. You can slide it in that way, or you can slide it in this way. Different ways to do it. Now this fits better in here. And look, oh, I ripped it. So sad. Definitely need to make a new one. But once I glued that one first, I learned from my mistakes. And this one, see, I didn't glue the edges as bad. so it fits it much better. So now it slides all the way in, except for my torn piece of paper. Don't look at him. Oh goodness. Okay, so you get the idea. That's just one of those fun little dies, and then you got to make sure you don't lose them because they're so tiny. But anyway, that is the little corner dies that you can use to make gift cards. And I think I've shown you all the different samples I had for the December paper pumpkin. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, learn from my mistakes. Don't glue too far in, and make sure you get the sticky off your washi before you tape it on your paper. Anyway, I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the cards. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.